Hello, this is Jess. If my voice sounds a little funny, I'm a little bit under the weather, so my throat's a little cracky and sore. But here we are. This is chat number 2. Today's date is November 2nd. It is Thursday. Yesterday I said November 1st, Tuesday, but actually it was Wednesday. I work nights, and so I was off a day. So we cleared that up. Today is November 2nd, 2017, Thursday. Oh, how I enjoy coffee. Alright, first thing I would like to do today is go over a couple of tidbits of history that happened on this day. This date, actually, November 2nd. In 1947, the Spruce Goose flies. The used flying boat, the largest aircraft ever built, is piloted by designer Howard Hughes on its first and only flight. Built with laminated birch and spruce, the massive wooden aircraft had a wingspan longer than a football field and was designed to carry more than 700 men into battle. There is a movie about it. I'm sure there's a couple. I don't know if I ever seen the whole thing all the way through, but it looked entertaining. It was interesting. Now, the next tidbit of history. 1867. The U.S. takes possession of Alaska for $7.2 million, or less than 2 cents an acre. Alaska purchase comprised 586,412 square miles, about twice the size of Texas. The purchase was made from Russia. Okay, that's our history for the day. We're going to go right into some things that I got to hear this morning while I was watching GMFB. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. But it's a great show if you're into the NFL. Excuse me, I had to have another shot of that coffee. Alright. I heard today that Todd Gurley from the Los Angeles Rams accounts for 34% of the Ram offense. That's pretty awesome. By the way, I do pick them to win today, if you're wondering about the Rams game. He's just too good. Anyway, okay, that was a little sports insert there. Now, what I would like to do is again go back into the State of the Union, the United States. Trump continues to be president. I guess that's one good thing for him. He has riled up things, the wrong things. He acts sometimes like a spoiled child, and unfortunately he's doing that while he's running our country. I do believe that there are some issues in his cabinet, and I would like to pose a question. Our Attorney General, Jeff Sessions, did he lie under oath in his confirmation about the involvement with himself and the Russians? I was just curious about that. It seemed to go away after it happened. But if that's the case, I would really question his character for that office. If he's gonna enforce laws, he should also abide by laws. And if he lied under oath, that's against the law. Apparently, you can be arrested for that in court. So, if he did lie, I would say it's time for him to get out of that office. and let somebody that at least can tell the truth in their confirmation concerning things that, you know, he should be able to answer honestly and straightforward. But I think he was a politician for too long. Anyway, okay, I'm not going to rant and rave. I'm not against anybody necessarily. I just look at the facts as they're presented to me, and I ponder about those kind of things. And who knows? Maybe I'm right about that. Maybe it's time for all of us to take a look at the integrity of the people that Trump has surrounded him with, and decide if that's really what we want representing our great country. I've been recently to the doctor, and I've been recently to the dentist. Needless to say, I prefer going to the dentist more than I do the doctor. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of the whole needles and drawing blood and that kind of stuff. It just never has set good with me. I'll do it, but I just really almost get sick thinking about it. So, but needless to say on that, I've got a major lineup of dental work. I do have some teeth issues, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for all that stuff, but it'll work out in the end if I just do a little bit at a time. Maybe one day I'll have a nice smile where I can show my teeth and not be worried about it so much. I want to get my teeth whitened. I smoke cigarettes, so yeah, there's an issue with that. So I just, that part of my life, the health and the, I just wanted to lay that out there. I had something removed from my knee, and I'm going to find out the results this week. Actually, next week. Hopefully nothing bad. If it is, then we'll handle it as it comes. I don't ever try to predict gloom and doom, so I'll just say that it's going to be decent news and no problems from there. We'll go with that. Let's just go ahead and get on to some, not necessarily politics, but then again, it has everything to do with politics. And that is pharmaceutical companies. Why are they allowed to fill our homes, our businesses, anywhere where there's a TV playing with commercials? Who's really benefiting from that? When they say, hey, ask your doctor about this, so you go to the doctor and he says you're sick, you have this, so hey, what about that? It's a direct sale. You go right to the person that can write you the script for it. And unfortunately, the pharmaceutical companies are laughing all the way to the bank. Canada sells pharmaceuticals for cheaper. Same companies, same stuff, just for cheaper. Why is that? Because they have complete control over what we're allowed to consume as far as drugs in our country. They have a monopoly. They say, oh yeah, well, we're trying to cure people, we're trying to do this. No, I almost want to disagree just on the simple fact that if you look at a pharmaceutical company that's a corporation, there is no money in a cure, period. There's only money in research and trial and error, which we are the people of trial and error. We get all the stuff that the pharmaceutical companies present to the doctors in order to sell their goods. So I think that we should ban advertising in the United States. There is only one other country in the world that allows pharmaceutical advertising, and that would be New Zealand. And of course, the United States is the other one. What do all those other countries know? What do they know? Why won't they allow it to be played in their homes and in their businesses? So I think that's something to look at. I don't think we should have a free distribution network set up for the pharmaceutical companies. I just don't. So I'll leave that at that. And the other thing is, the stuff that they say that causes, the side effects, and the whole time they're on the commercials, they're saying all these side effects. They're showing you this pleasant scene, so you hear the side effects, but you don't register really what it is saying. That's a trick of advertising. They give you a sense of your eyes, a sensory perception of something pleasant, and then they say all the bad stuff about the medication while they're showing you this pleasant scene. Yeah, it'd be pretty deceiving. How many people get prescription drugs and then don't even look at the information about them? You should. I have a prescription right now that says causes what they want me to take. It causes lupus. I don't want lupus. Why would somebody prescribe that to me, knowing that it does that? What I'm getting it for has nothing to do with lupus, and it says also it can cause the liver to give you some critical problems, including liver failure. I want to feel better, but I don't want to create 13 other symptoms for the pharmaceutical companies to dose out more medication for me. I just had enough of that.